We're going to be solving fraction equations with mixed fractions as well. So let's start out with 3 3/4 plus x is equal to 6. We need to do the inverse operation, so we're going to subtract 3 3/4 from both sides. We've isolated the variable on this side. And now we subtract. When I have a whole number, how do I turn it into a mixed fraction but keep the value of 6? Remember, when we add and subtract, we want to keep a common denominator. So we're going to change the whole number 6 to 5 4/4. 4/4 is 1 whole, and 1 whole plus 5 is 6. So it's a mixed fraction. It has the same denominator that we need, but it keeps the value of 6. Now I can subtract 3 3/4. We're going to subtract the fractions first, and then we'll subtract the whole number. Subtract the numerator. 4 minus 3 is 1. Keep the denominator 4. And 5 minus 3 is 2. X is equal to 2 1/4. Let's do another example. 3/8 times n is equal to 15. We know that this is multiplication. So we know we need to divide by 3/8 on both sides. We've isolated the variable. We know we're going to follow keep, change, flip. We're going to keep 15. We're going to change to multiplication, and we're going to flip that fraction. How do I make a whole number a fraction? I put it over 1. Now I can multiply straight across. 15 times 8, 120. 1 times 3 is 3. We never keep fractions improper. So we're going to come down here and we're going to say 120 divided by 3. 3 will go into 12 4 times. 3, bring down our 0. 3 times 0 is 0. N is equal to 40. Now, here's where it gets kind of tricky. I'm going to do an example that requires you to regroup. So stay with me. 3 2/3 plus C is equal to 10 4/9. Okay? Just like before, this is an addition. We want to subtract 3 2/3. We want to subtract 3 2/3. The only thing left over here is our variable. Now we need to subtract. Can I subtract unlike denominators? No, I cannot. Good. So I need to change the 3. It needs to be a 9. So I'm going to multiply by 3. We're going to keep 10 4/9. And we're going to change this to 3 6/9. Now I have a common denominator to subtract. But there's one problem. If I have 4, can I take 6 away? No, I cannot. So I need to borrow a whole. When I borrow a whole, I only have 9 wholes. And the whole that I borrowed is 9/9. Because remember, from the example up top, if I have a whole number 10, a whole number 10 is the same as 9 and 9/9. Remember, this is one whole. One whole plus 9 is the same as 10. We keep the denominator 9 because it keeps our common denominators. So if I'm adding a whole to this fraction to regroup, I'm going to add 9/9. So 4 plus 9 is 13. Let's just rewrite over here. So we now have 9 and 13/9 minus 3 and 6/9. 13 minus 9 is 7/9, and 9 minus 3 is 6.